The most important thing about building a house is making sure you address water, and specifically how your house is exposed to the water. In this project, this house, the Bay Street Passive House, is about 25 years of experience in dealing with water intrusion issues on all of our previous projects. And this house we built to last forever, because this house we controlled everything, because this is my house. And in this project, we made sure that every detail we made was specifically about getting rid of water and keeping heat out of the house. Now above me, we see a 30-inch overhang. This overhang not only shades the house and the windows and the doors from the sun, keeping the sun out in the summertime, but because they're at a specific slope, it lets the heat in the wintertime, allowing the house to be warmed by the sun without being cooked by the sun in the summertime. Secondly, we've designed this whole house to have an exterior envelope. So we have a waterproofing layer, and then on top of that waterproofing layer, which is actually 3 inches beyond the scope of this outside siding. So we have 2 inches of insulation, then we have a 3/4 inch rain screen or an air gap. That's an air gap behind this siding. And this siding is fiber cement siding. This stuff will last forever. It will never get degraded by the sun. It will never get degraded by termites or insects or any kind. It is a bomb-proof exterior. And we have a waterproof layer underneath this. So we actually have a big 3/4 inch gap. If water ever gets past the siding material, it will fall down that 3/4 inch gap to the bottom of the wall and then kick out onto the ground outside the house. Lastly, all of these walls have vents. Anytime there's a horizontal line at the bottom of the wall or above any windows and doors, we have a vent, and that vent allows water to come out. So normally when we have water intrusion at the top of a wall or above a window or a door, it hits the top of the window or the door and sits there and rots out. And you can see from these pictures, that's exactly what happened on the house behind us, is the entire tops of the windows and the bottoms of the windows stop that water from falling down and away and cause massive rot. And that rot degrades the houses, causes mold-related illnesses. Both this front house and the back house both had massive mold problems that caused health problems for the people that lived in this house and in that house. And so we're going to make sure that never happens again. These drains allow that water to come out. This is a bomb-proof assembly, and it's the best assembly we've ever built for projects. And now all of our projects get this assembly. And it's making sure that we never have water problems, we never have rot and mold-related illnesses in these houses, and we maintain the durability, structure, and function and the value of these houses forever. Does this assembly cost more than a normal assembly that you would see in a spec house? Of course. It's also vastly more efficient, vastly quieter. It's got much more durability. It will never degrade under the sun or the water intrusion again. This is how all houses should be built. If you're interested in learning more about building science or about building a better way, hit subscribe as we show you how to build a better way.